Alright guys, so doing oil change on the SKAG. It's first oil change, and basically I got it jacked up, regular car jack stands, and there's a little 10mm bolt right here. Just unloosen it, and I got my little drain hose on the bottom there. Oh, why is it stop? Does that tighten it up? Interesting. If you go too far in one direction, it might tighten it up. What the heck? Anyways, I have it zip tied, so it aims exactly right at the oil pan. What in the world? That's weird. So if you loosen it too much, it tightens it actually. So I guess that's as fast as it drains. I'm hoping I don't have the engine too high. Yeah, I might have propped it a little too high. Let's see. Just drop it down a little bit, see if it changes anything. Doesn't change anything. I lowered it. And it wasn't that dirty, but they were forcing me to do the oil change. So, yeah, it really wasn't that dirty. But they said 10 hours first oil change. I'm at 13, so I'm doing it. Also, by the way, this will also be a quick review on the chute blocker that I installed, and I don't know what to think about it. I used it today for the first time, and it's coming out of the edges of where the chute blocker is, and it's kind of puffing everywhere. Obviously, it's not shooting at the house. That's a benefit, but let me grab the camera so you guys can see what it looks like. So here it is. So I got the handle installed right here, and if you push forward, there you go. Oops, can you see it? There you go. It'll open. There it is. One use. And then push or pull towards you. Closes it with a spring. The spring is right there, and that sucker is tough to put on. So, and then I locked it up so it doesn't pop out. But yeah, it's better than not having it, I guess. So I left the plastic on there just to see how long it'll last. But it's, you know, it's just 2 holes, drilled 2 holes, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and I got my X blades on under there. So I don't know if you can see that. Ballard's X blades with the smaller spacer and the 2 new blades. Well, it comes really close right there to hitting, but it doesn't. So it's definitely using every inch of it, but I think it cut really good. It's definitely seems like it spins slower because of maybe the extra weight, but it's not underperforming. It's cutting good. Anyways, that's a quick review on this. The install was actually a lot easier than I made it because I was trying to be careful. I don't know if I have it quite where I want it yet, the handle. It's kind of right, you know, right there. So, and this doesn't hit this, so I did a good enough job that it doesn't hit. And then right here is where you can adjust the swivel. So you can aim it more towards you, away from you, whatever. It definitely gives you a better profile because it's more in line with you know, the 32-inch width. So, other than that, we're just waiting for the oil to drain. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got the sticker on right there. So it's got a QR code, I guess. Oop. But yeah, so when I picked this up, or when I picked up the chute, the Vito mower hooked me up with my first oil filter for it, since I spent like nearly, you know, whatever, 10 grand on this thing. So I got 3 of these now. I did one on the Toro, and now I'm about to do one on this, and then I got a spare backup oil filter in case something happens. I can't see what would happen to this oil filter, but yeah. I put a couple rags here because I'm about to pull this out. I'm assuming it's gonna leak like crazy, because every time I do this on the other mowers, yep, it's leaking like crazy. There it is. Oh wow, it looks way blacker than this. I'm gonna pull the filter out fast so it doesn't leak more than it has to. Oh wow, yeah, it's definitely way darker on the filter. Oops, sorry. I don't know if you guys can see that color, but it's definitely way, oh god, I dripped on it. Yeah, that was nasty. There's definitely some stuff in there. So, oh, dripping oil everywhere. Alright, let me, maybe I'll set this down in, I want to set that down in there? No, I don't want to set that down in there. Hold on, let me set it down. Let me set it down right here. Hold on 1 second. Get a napkin here. Set it down right there. Grab another napkin and dry the floor up in my glove. Because as many napkins as I put down, it's still somehow spewing past my napkins. What the crap? That's great. Now it's on the deck. Oh, awesome. Okay. That did not help. So, tip number 1, don't take the oil filter. Don't take the oil filter out with this angle, because it's all over my deck now. That's great. Great, 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 great. And this thing seems like it leaked more oil than what's coming out. My gosh. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot of oil in that filter. Or where the filter spot is. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, it's actually dirty enough. I'm kind of glad to change it now. There's definitely more hidden there than I initially anticipated. Alright, let's shove that in that corner. I didn't anticipate the gravity part of this setup that I have going right now. That's a fail. I'm gonna grab another napkin. Expensive napkins. Get the cheap napkins when I'm doing stuff like this. Okay. Let's see, did I get all of it? At least I'm wiping down the deck. Yeah. The problem with SKAG is it's just really dirty. Owning a SKAG is a dirty business. The Toro, very clean. You do much with it. But when those spindles go, you wait for them to go and replace them, because there's no maintenance on them. Whereas a SKAG could probably keep the same spindles for 20 years, who knows? Just keep squirting grease in it. So, yeah. I'm gonna grease it every probably 8 hours, 7 hours, maybe. I think I got it all. Alright, now I just gotta, oh gosh. There's some under here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. Engine's kind of in the way. Oh, let me see. I think I got it. It's hot under there. But I think I got it. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Get that out of there. There's a little catch tray right there. Probably just put the new filter on instead of all this BS. I guess. Oops. I don't know if you can you see that? Okay. I guess I'll rub some of that oil on it. Boy, is my hands clean? Let me at least clean this one finger. Best I can. Yeah, okay. Touch that a little bit there. Ooh. Ah, gravity, gravity. Okay. I'll put a little bit of oil on the seal. Just to wet it. Okay. Probably not even required because there's oil already on there. Coming out. I kind of want to dry that, but whatever. Stick the new one on. Stick that puppy on. Hand tight. I will probably put a little more twist on that when I'm not wearing these gloves because they're all oily and slippery. And there's the oil draining still. This might be a long process. But anyways, that's the oil change on the SKAG. 13 hours. I'll try to go 50 hours on the next oil change. So I'll be at 63. Trying to remember that. How do you aim this thing? Anyways, yeah. 63 hours. That's pretty much it. Just wait. Oh, the oil. I'll show you the kind of oil I got. So, again, so here's the filter. Kawasaki filter. I have a K&N Kawasaki filter for a Z1000, but it's a little bit different shape. But this is the oil right here. SA20W50. Better. I looked it in the manual. It says a little bit better for the temperature here in Florida. So these are the two that I'll be putting in. The same two that I put on the Toro. For some reason, the Toro is acting like I put too much oil in it, even though it's supposed to take 1.9. I put the 2, and a couple times it blew smoke. So whatever. Interesting thing here is that this tire here is flat. So I didn't even realize. I don't know how long it's been flat, but it's still cutting good. So I got a new one coming. There's a recall on that tire for some reason. But all right, this ends the video, guys. Really easy to change the oil on this thing. You just gotta get a funnel that reaches this, which I have one in my truck. And let's see. It still shows oil on it, but yeah, I think I might let this drain for a while. This is gonna take a long time. All right, we'll end this video now. Thanks, guys.